what's up, guys? Welcome back to channel 4. Another reaction. Black Veil Brides has just released another newly released single, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm super excited about it because their singles game has been insane. Their singles game has been top tier. The flashy solos, with their crazy taps, with their fast-paced riffs, man, that they do. And Andy is just an amazing vocalist himself yet again. No one can replicate his voice. This man is an iconic, unique voice to him. It's just insane how where this guy's range. But they've been going on the deeper route, ladies and gentlemen. They've been going heavier. They've been going more intense. Andy's been doing the screams again. He's been doing the growls, and I'm super excited for it, man. I'm here for it. I am here for it. That's why I like these guys coming back around yet again, and I've been eager to check out more because I feel like back in the day, that's what they were missing. That's what they were missing. They were missing some like grittiness. They were missing some like hardcore hitting to them, you know, from their hard hitting breakdowns. They had breakdowns, you know, in the past here and there, but they weren't as heavy. They weren't as intense. They weren't as, you know, meaty, I would say. It just makes every song, you know, more powerful, more impactful. Like I said, not all song needs to have a breakdown, but I just feel like they were missing that, you know, intensity from a band that I've been looking for at least. So I'm super excited. The last ones we reacted to, definitely slappers, like I said. So hopefully this one's another one. I think I saw something saying that this one was their heaviest one yet. So if that's true, man, I'm in for a ride. I'm here for it. I'm excited for it because, like I said, I love me some heavy music. I love me this new direction that these guys are going in. So I can't hold my excitement anymore. So we're just gonna have to get right into it. But before you get started, be sure to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and to really help me out. And if you like Black Veil Brides just as much as I do, be sure to like on this video as well. And if you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some awesome music. We're just getting started on these heavy bangers, ladies and gentlemen. No time wasting. Let's get right into it. This is Black Veil Brides' new release track titled "Vindicate." Oh, wait, going to a circus on this one?
I feel the rage begin, boiling in my blood with all my pride.
Where are we going?
Sin. Vindication always starts with They say that we are born believing.
Oh, the riffs!
And then they take your soul to steal you. I can feel my anger driving me. I can hear your screams. I feel lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown. I know I'll
Let those tongues ring out, boy.
die. All of the memories burn through. And I'll fucking vindicate my life.
Woo! Oh, wait! Andy, what kind of video is this? I don't know if we can show this. Just might have to go on the
I'm haunted by the ghosts of my
different kind of website, if you know what I mean.
I'm feeling lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown. I know I'll never let it die.
Love the chorus, though.
The memories burn through. And I'll fucking vindicate my life and bury
Oh, man. Where are we going? This is already dark. Boys.
writing down my misery.
Andy, let me catch up.
Just another hateful beast. I cannot sleep.
Woo! We got a solo piece too.
I know I'll never
Oh, let's get it.
die. All of the memories burn through. And I'll fucking vindicate my life and bury what's left of you.
Beat it up.
Lost and loud. Everything you say, another sacred vow. Never let it go until you drown.
Oh my God, boys, what was that? What was that? You know, song aside, what was that video? Oh my god, I don't even know if I can show that. Hopefully I can, but oh my god, what a slapper. What a slapper. Very short on the music side of things. I felt like they could have amplified it a little bit more. They could have maybe played out the breakdown a little bit more and maybe add a little bit of, spice, a little bit of, flair to the solo to make it go on a little bit more. But what a banger. Like I said, I love this new route they're going. I love they're going heavier. I love they're going more intensive. I feel like they're going with the shock factor more than anything, especially with the video side of things. I was not expecting that. I wasn't expecting, seeing two nuns, sitting in the church and then they're getting beheaded at the end of that. So just a fair warning, very parental advisory when you're watching this video. So be sure to look around and make sure no one else is in the room because they might think you're watching something else, if that makes sense. But so if I were to guess, she's like some sort of nun, just got brought into the nunhood and she didn't really want to do that anymore, or didn't want to do it to begin with, and she kind of had like all these sins, just eating at her, feeling like she doesn't want to be there anymore. She wants to express herself and express herself in other ways, as we would say, as we saw here. Then but it turns out, but can't have fun without a price to pay. So I guess she wanted to get out of that, grow out of that, and just be who she wants to be, I guess, in my opinion. Like I would see at the end there, I don't know if that's the same girl. I don't know if that's like, who she wanted to be at the end of the, whole, singing of the track. So I don't know. It's very weird but interesting to watch at the same time. But over on the song side of things, like I said, very intense, very beat down, very doomy, old school doomy, I would say, especially on the guitar sort of things. But when that riff starts playing out with that, when the first verse coming out, oh, I love that, man. It's so jumpy, so rhythmic heavy, so crispy, and it just sounds so much fun to play, man. I love jumpy riffs. I love like fast with melodic, string playing riffs, man. It just amplifies the track, especially with the double bass. But over on the vocal side of things, Andy's doing what he does best, with those catchy choruses, with those catchy cleans, with those high screams. They got a high scream, like the bridge of the track there, going into the breakdown, which is great. I like seeing that, but I feel like he can do a little bit more with his vocals. I feel like he can do a lot more on the lower side of things that he's not really doing too much. I feel like, especially with this song here, that's so dark, it's so gritty, it's so intense. They could just bring out those lower growls even more. You can add that level of detail, underlying with the deeper side of the guitars and deeper side of the vocals. They would just harmonize so perfectly, especially when they're doing those like chanty style vocals at the like first verse and stuff like there. And when they're doing those like drop out kind of like rhythmic chords in there, I felt like the growls would have been perfect for that sort of vocal pattern in there. Or layer them with the chorus, sort of things to have that underlying bass tone in the vocals as well. So I don't know. I just feel like they're missing like some harder hitting opportunities, in my opinion. At least that's what I would do to amplify the song even more, because the song's so heavy, intense, and then it goes into this like up happy kind of like catchy chorus side of thing, which I feel like a lot of underlying vocals could work better, in my opinion. But either way, it is what it is. Andy just loves to write these quite catchy choruses to show off his angelic voice, his amazing voice that we all know that he has. But I feel like, all these songs kind of, do the same kind of formula, especially with the vocals. The chorus, it's just like this open-ended chorus. It's just this like, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Like, I feel like for songs like this, they can do like a growly style, chorus, or a screaming style chorus, if that makes sense. But I don't know. That's just me. But either way, what a heavy hitting banger. What a slapper. Nonetheless, I'm super excited for this new album that these guys are bringing out. I think they announced it. I don't know if they announced it yet, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to check up on that. But I'm super excited. Nonetheless, I love this new darker route they're going. I love this new guitar tone. I love the heaviness. I love the chugs. I love the solos. They could have played out a little bit more, in my opinion, just to make it last a little bit longer, just because the song did kind of feel kind of short to me. So it just gets me more excited to check out that new album when that drops. So yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here who's going through single banger challenges. Want to know myself on a single one, guarantee that. I'll see you guys in the next one.